Good morning, students. Let us continue chapter 8, India Physiography. Today we will study about the Northern Plains. Northern Plains are also known as Gangetic Plains. These plains are situated to the south of Himalayas and north of Peninsular Plateau. This plain is very fertile as formed by the alluvial deposits brought by the river Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Length is about 2400 kilometers from west to east. It is most populated area of the country. Two main parts are Western Plains and the Ganga-Brahmaputra Plain. Western Plains are formed by river Indus and its tributaries, which are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Jhelum and Chenab flow through the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, whereas Ravi, Beas and Satluj they flow through Punjab, Haryana plains. A major portion of this plain is in Pakistan. Doabs are found in the plains of state of Punjab. Doabs are the landmass, fertile land, which are present in between the two rivers. Then Ganga-Brahmaputra plain is formed by the deposition of sediment brought by Ganga and Brahmaputra river. These are two main river systems. The Ganga has many tributaries like Yamuna, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. Yamuna is the most important. Both these rivers, they originate from Himalayas. The Brahmaputra originates in Tibet, where it is known as Sangpo. It flows eastward for considerable length and turns southward, where it flows westward through the state of Assam. Ganga plain extends between the Ghaggar and Tista river, whereas Brahmaputra plain forms the eastern part of northern plains. The Brahmaputra meets the Ganga in Bangladesh as Padma and forms the world's largest delta known as Sundarban Delta. Now children, these are some major crops which are grown in northern plains of India like rice, pulses, wheat, sugarcane and oilseeds. Importance of northern plains. These are granaries of India. These are rich agricultural lands due to the assured water resources and fertile soil. These have great economic and social significance due to flat surface, slow-moving perennial rivers and favorable climate. Good network of roads and railways has led to the large-scale industrialization of this area, hence helped the nation's economy. Peninsular Plateau. It is the largest and the oldest hard rock formation of India's physical division. It is triangular shaped, as you can see here. It is a tableland. Plateaus are generally known as tableland because they are higher from the surrounding area. And it is a part of ancient landmass called Gondwana land. It is divided into two groups. Central Highland, this one. It extends from Narmada river to the northern plains. It is bounded by Aravalis in the west, Satpuras in the south and Rajmahal hills in the east. Malwa Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateau are the parts of Central Highlands. Chambal, Betwa, Kane are the important rivers of Malwa Plateau. Mahadev, Kamur and Mekal are important hills of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Children, second subdivision of peninsular plateau is Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is separated from the Chota Nagpur Plateau by a geological fault. The black soil area in the Deccan Plateau is known as the Deccan Trap and is formed due to the volcanic eruption. This soil is good for cotton and sugarcane cultivation. Then Eastern Deccan Plateau is made up of massive granite rocks which is effectively traps rainwater, and this part is known as Telangana. Western Ghat and Eastern Ghats are further subdivisions of Peninsular Plateau. Western Ghats are also known as Sahyadris. They lie to the western coast of Indian Peninsula. They are continuous and can only be crossed through the passes, that is Thal Ghat, Bhor Ghat and Pal Ghat. Some major famous waterfalls are Jog Falls on the river Saravati, Shivasamudram Falls on river Kaveri. Then highest peak of Western Ghat is Anaimodi. Height is 2,695 meters. Eastern Ghat. These are discontinuous low belt of mountain range. They run parallel to the eastern coast of Indian Peninsula from the south of Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiri Hills. The highest peak is Mahendragiri with the height 1,501 meters. This region is drained by Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers. The Nilgiri Hills connect Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Then the Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. It lies to the northwest part of Aravalli Hills. It has very dry climate as this region receives very scanty rainfall, less than 150 millimeter annually. It is a region of inland drainage, means the rivers do not meet with the ocean. And it also has salt lakes, sandy features known as sand dunes. Then coastal plains. These are situated parallel to the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. So these are divided into two parts on the basis of their location. Western coastal plain, which extends from Rann of Kutch in Gujarat to Kanyakumari in south, that is Tamil Nadu. Four subdivisions of this coastal plain are the Kutch and Kathiawar coast in Gujarat, Konkan coast in Maharashtra, Goan coast in Goa and Karnataka, Malabar coast in Kerala. Rivers do not form delta here. Eastern coastal plains. These plains extends from the bay along the Bay of Bengal and it is broader than the Western Ghats. It has fewer ports and harbors as compared to the western coast. Rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, they form delta here. Then islands. So two major island groups like Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman Nicobar Islands, they also forms the part of India. Andaman Nicobar Island has 204 islands. Two principal groups of this island are the Ritchie's Archipelago and the Labrador Islands. The Andaman Islands are separated from Nicobar Island by 10-degree channel. This is Nicobar Pigeon. Lakshadweep Island includes 43 islands. It is located near the Malabar coast of Kerala. These islands are formed by the corals and are endowed with variety of flora and fauna. Minicoy is the largest island And children, this is the tourist place, that is holiday village in Minicoy tropical island in Lakshadweep. Now children, let us have few questions for the quick revision. Which river is known as Tsangpo in Tibet? Name two rivers of India which form the largest delta of the world. Name the largest and the oldest hard rock formation of India. Name the highest peak of the Western Ghats. Name the largest saltwater lake of the Great Indian Desert. Write the answer and post them on the WhatsApp number. Thank you children. Stay safe, stay home